Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Aether Iron. And in the last episode, guys, we had hopefully one of the most memorable shindigs in the history of Nations Crusade. We were able to organize, along with some allies in the barony, a very large dance party. We got some headlines out there that'll hopefully subvert kind of the fanaticism that's going on there, and hopefully that's kind of our first step to what we need to do. Now, we've gotten our storyline kind of interrupted here because Nelly contacted us out of the blue and said, hey, SOS, you need to get to the lab, like, pronto. And we can't actually get back on the ferry, so we are stuck here. Let's go to Nelly's lab and see what is up.
Calm down, Eleanor. What do I always say?
You're not my real father!
A panicked researcher finds only the worst outcomes. But I need to do something, Professor. Would you wait and see if a hurricane were about to break all your windows?
Nellie turns to me as I approach, her face a twitching mess of conflicting emotions. Alistair maintains a detached air, his face unreadable.
He is so the baddie.
It's the well. Daisy picked up a spike in etheric activity. It's escalating, Gia. Really, really fast.
Yeah, I know. I just watched it tear apart an island. I came here to tell you.
I have an idea. But with how fast it's growing, the room for error is high. Don't you see, Professor? This is exactly why I have to do something.
Nations Crusade has a gravity shield. The islands should be fine, right?
Right?
The towers won't hold forever. As the gravitational pull of the well increases, they're getting less effective. And once the pull is strong enough, they'll tear the barony apart.
Even once you've accepted a terrible reality as it is, sometimes it's hard to believe. The well's been a static, if terrifying, part of the lowers for as long as I can remember. And that's about to change.
That's like folks living in San Francisco knowing that eventually a massive earthquake's going to happen.
How long until that happens?
Soon.
I've never seen the two of you argue like this. Maybe you need some air.
We weren't arguing. I was just explaining my point to the professor.
It was merely a disagreement, Gia. We're academics. Our field is based on spirited discussion. As Eleanor hasn't started swinging fists at me, we're still in the realm of civility.
Professor Gardner, this is no time to joke.
Oh, hey, Z. What's going on? Welcome.
I'll take this seriously when you do, my dear.
Something? What exactly is this something you need to do?
Something.
The well's growing fast. Annie still won't negotiate. So, maybe it's time to act.
We're doing everything we can. Annie will have to come to the table soon.
We can always shoot her.
Gia, Daisy is already mounted onto the truck. We don't need to worry about Annie. We can go right now and activate her in range. It will just have to be a little closer than I had planned.
Nellie, we talked about this. One wrong move at the well and you'll be torn apart before you get a chance to blink. You've seen what it can do to an island. And you're no island.
I feel we're going to have to pull a twister here with the machine to end the well. Kind of the thing where they dove out of the truck at the very last minute so Dorothy could go up.
I agree. But if Eleanor's heart is set on this, the least we can do is ensure she is adequately supported. I know Daisy, and I can drive better than most in Olympus Park. I'll make sure she comes back safely.
Been working and saw me on the Heart of Gold, wanted to pop in. Well, hello, it's good to see you. It's been a while.
Thank you, Professor. Let's go.
Wait a damn minute.
Let's go!
Nellie, you run off half-cocked and you're going to wind up vaporized. I can't let you do this when we're so close with Annie. Nellie's face is a hot iron, glowing red from the coals of her fears and desperation colliding. A deep breath cools the fires before she speaks.
You're right. We're not ready. I'll try to think of another plan.
Now, hold on. Eleanor is right to be concerned. The well is a phenomenon poorly understood. She may not have enough information for a reliable predictive model. Thus, I believe she may be right. If we neglect to act now, it may be too late to act later.
Getting used to a new schedule is a switch. Trying not to thin yourself so much and not have time for things. Yeah, time management is important. We're going to emphasize the danger before we go off on him. Though if I were a betting man, this is the baddie.
Professor, I admit I don't know all the science involved in what Nellie's doing. But I know danger. And Nellie knows to trust me when lives are on the line.
Danger's her middle name.
A vein in his temple beats a steady rhythm in the quiet lab, though his face keeps an affable calm.
I am sure that Eleanor can make her own choices. If she says she's ready, then she's ready. Come along, my dear. Let's prepare the truck.
No. Gia is right. We need more time.
His jaw moves through several less than academic epithets before returning to neutral.
Very well.
All right. So we're clear? We stick to the plan. I keep helping the underground to force Annie to the table, and you keep an eye on the well while you work on improving Daisy.
The way that I know that he's a villain is he comes off as, like, completely harmless. We rescued him, like, or no, he didn't rescue him. We picked him up earlier in the game. And he's being very affable, very jolly. Or not jolly necessarily, but just, you know, not too much of a bother. But it's the fact that you can tell that that's a sword cane. Every fiber of my being and my experience tells me that is a sword cane that he has right there, which gives off the appearance that probably someone in the party or an NPC that we love is going to get shanked.
Agreed. I've been panicking in part because, well, I'm behind schedule on a number of features. Maybe this is the push I needed.
Which features are you behind on?
Well, the first several tests came very close to explosive decompression, but I think I have that solved.
Oh, well, that's good news.
The biggest problem now that that's solved is shielding to protect us from radiant efflux while the machine is running. It's going to take some time to solve, between design and production.
I'm going to get ready for the next mission. It might be the last before Annie comes around.
Be careful out there, Gia.
Hoot. Anything cool in the trunk? No? Alright. I'm always suspicious in video games when it comes to this kind of stuff. It comes from a game called Wing Commander 3. And I'm actually usually really good about sussing out traitors and stuff when playing games or watching movies. So if I really focus on it, I try to see the swerve coming. When I watch movies and stuff now, I try and turn my brain off and not try and figure out the mystery. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But Wing Commander 3 gave me trust issues. I won't spoil it if anyone ever plays it. It's a space flight sim. It's really cool. But there's a swerve that happens that caught me out of nowhere. And ever since then, I'm sus, as they say, super sus. All right, back to the island of holy rollers and sky pilots. To the pilgrimage outboarding site.
I wade neck deep into a lake of humanity. Pilgrims flood the space from station to ferry, many wearing clothes peculiar to far-flung baronies. Locals still comprise the majority, but it's a slim one.
You have an eternal joke. Any character you tend to get attached to is a villain or anti-hero. Almost never fails, or is the victim of such.
All right, Benny, what do you know?
The pilgrimage is supposed to be this big religious thing, see? Supposed to make you reflect on Annie's journey when you walk through. All the locals gotta do it. But there's something rotten in the apple bucket. My sources say there's preferential treatment, money greasing holy palms, and abuse going all the way up the chain, right to the top.
Oh, awesome. Indulgences.
Guess the best way to get a fair view is as pilgrims.
Yep, Underground's got our entrance fee. So all we gotta do is keep our peepers open and look for clues.
Let's split up, gang.
All right, let's get on board.
Sign up for the pilgrimage. Well, surely this won't come back to bite us. We need to read the terms and conditions. In Sea Pilgrims, we got a clerk.
So you're from Nation's Crusade, huh? Care to share your pre-pilgrimage thoughts with the crier?
I'm so excited. Everyone who lives under Annie's miraculous rule should go at least once. And I've already been thrice. I'm very lucky.
Oh, good for you. Speak to the attendant.
Shoo, I have no time for questions.
Sure.
Pardon, friend. You look like you're from out of town.
I'm here to find, well, I guess what it all means. Annie started a mission on my island, and it turned my whole life around. I just want to know more.
You would like to know more?
As we step in a line, Benny pulls a notepad from his pocket. I can't see what he's writing, but his furious urgency suggests a live transcription of the people around him.
Eavesdrop on pious pilgrims, lowers pilgrims, uppers pilgrims. Oh, we can eavesdrop on all of them.
I'm here for my monthly visit. I live close, you see, because I come once a month. Yes, of course I brought a donation.
I guess for the experience? I've never been. I'm from the Morrigan Barony. Donation? No, I only brought enough for the entrance. Was I supposed to?
I am merely here to see the sights. Yes, my first visit from Bottle Hill.
This man has Disney villain written all over him.
The soul? I think there's been a mistake. I might be a first-time visitor, but I'm a regular sponsor. Pastor Zachary has me on the other list. Now, excuse me.
I'm here to learn. Oh, my second visit. The first and a half. No, I can't afford a donation. We went through that the last time.
Uh-huh. Duly noted. Here's your pass for the Sol.
The Sol? Wait a damn... I mean... dang moment. I was on that route last time, and I'm lucky my head's still in one piece. Doesn't me coming back mean anything? How about me being from Nation's Crusade?
It's out of my hands, miss. I'm just following guidelines.
Guidelines.
Berries will get you to the pilgrimage site.
God... gosh darn it. Fine. But I'm coming back to haunt you if something goes wrong.
What, are we gonna go through Reaver territory?
Please refrain from blasphemy and swearing when you reach the site. Next. Next. Please state your names, purpose of visit, if you've previously taken the pilgrimage, which barony you're from, and if you'd like to make a donation.
Benny Big Mouth Castellano, reporter for the Midtown Crier. Here with my associate, who will introduce herself.
My name is Bob.
Gia Randazzo, here to make sure my associate gets what he needs for the story.
Well, isn't that swell? I have 2 spots open on the Solomon. It's our most scenic route.
Just a moment. I gotta confer with my associate here.
Benny takes a few steps to the side, lowering his voice. I get the feeling he's about to suggest we pedal a bicycle to Annie's walk instead.
What? My reporter sense is tingling. I've seen this before. They're giving us the cushy route to butter us up. You want to get to know a joint? You gotta see how they treat the little guy.
Yeah, we need to go the dangerous route.
I take a few steps back to the booth. What's the difference between the Sol and the Solomon?
The Sol's route is themed around the mistakes and triumphs of the past. The Solomon's route is themed around having the wisdom to see the path forward.
That actually is some good symbology.
And how do you decide who boards which ferry?
Well, many of our most generous supporters prefer the Solomon. They tend to book in advance. Most walk-ins board the Sol.
We'll try and smooth talk. Akiba. Don't. It's like, we've got 4 matchbooks. We can re-roll that all day long.
Listen, appreciate the offer, but the Midtown Crier's readers are salt of the earth. They want to know what the everyman experiences. We'll take seats on the Sol.
But
There a problem?
no, not at all. Here's your pass. Have a safe trip.
Pilgrims from the uppers are a strange sight. You see tourists in Dreamland for obvious reasons, but here? Some of the ones I see don't look like they're here for their faith, though.
There will be a payday, hallelujah, what a payday.
Benny and I load up our cars and step out onto the deck.
Onward. To the Kana Enclave.
On your right, you'll see the Cana Enclave. It's the site of one of Annie's first missions.
It's a golf course.
It was places like this that would later provide lessons for Annie's later work, like Gethsemane.
Annie's lessons haven't always been painless for the non-believers in her cause. What happened at Cana was retold in breathless whispered rumors. It's outwardly pretty, though flaws crack through the exterior here and there. A burned-out lamppost, a rusty gate. The money isn't coming into Cana.
Okay, well we've got Bluebell. Interesting.
Oh, I thought it would be bigger.
Dear Sir, meeting at...
I spot Ida alone on a bench near the edge of the deck. Her index fingers tap carefully on her lap, pushing into a sheet of paper diagrammed to look like the keys on a typewriter.
What you doing? Don't look like you're taking in the scenery.
Oh, I've seen it before. It seems like a good time to get in typing practice instead. We're still a long way off from the pilgrimage site.
Anything worth keeping an eye out for?
Not much. The big attractions are on the Solomon's route, I hear. No sparkling juice for us either.
Oh, I thought it would be bigger.
I'm actually okay with this because Benny's getting to see how things really are if you don't have money.
Need anything, miss?
So, Cana Enclave. This was one of Annie's first gardens, right?
Yes, miss. It was before Annie tamed the well, so they didn't have much. But she came every day to work the plot, and people joined her. They grew something, and more people came.
And the previous Baron didn't like that. From what I heard, he sent goons to bury the garden in concrete.
Call in the Brute Squad.
Yeah, but Annie stopped them. It was one of the first times she stood up to the Baron before, God softened his heart.
The Bluebell's cheeks pinken on the company line like he's hiding a broken vase under a rug. Surprised Nation's Crusade doesn't keep it better maintained. Are all the landmarks along the Sol's route like this one?
Well, humility is next to holiness. And, there used to be a proper stop there to look around the Enclave.
What happened?
The staff was transferred to a different mission. Or something like that.
So if there's a Sol route and a Solomon route, there needs to be like one that's not necessarily for lowers and not necessarily for uppers, and that would be the David route. It would make sense if you followed the lineage.
Anything funny happen on your shift?
Someone got air sick on the last journey. I had to do a deep clean. Not a fan.
Carry baggies, my little friend.
Uh-huh. The kid's shoulders jerk, taking my skepticism like a chicken stuck in a coop with a fox. He's hiding something. But before I can ease it out, Benny takes a swipe.
Aw, can the twit. I bet you know all the secrets around here. What's a skinny? And why's it got you spooked? Oh, look at the time. I have to chase the seagulls off the deck.
Mine? Mine?
He flies off to the other side of the ship, leaving us with a half-filled page and a shared dubious look.
You're thinking it too, right? He knows something.
Maybe. Next time, try a lighter touch.
Need anything, miss?
Okay, that is everything here, I believe. On to the next stop of adventure. Ooh, an unplanned stop.
The deck shakes, and a plume of white smoke appears over the flames and comes to a sudden stop.
Ah, they've elected a new pope.
So sorry for the minor inconvenience. Please remain calm.
So, how do you like Nation's Crusade? If I wanted to move...
Well, if you're looking for safety and you're willing to put in the work to get to know people, it's a good place to be. You might want to keep your head down, though. People can be suspicious. And make sure you tell them you've done the pilgrimage. Everyone trusts you more if you have.
And learn to be turned on by hypocrisy.
Thanks. I'll need to think about it. You're swell, miss.
I spot a bluebell fiddling with a steaming pipe. He tries in vain to wrap a roll around the thing. This one is no Aether. Hey kid, you look like it's your first time with a pipe and it just insulted your mother. Let me give you a hand.
Okay.
He hands me the tape, and I fish around in my pocket for a moment before withdrawing a coin and pressing it against the leak. I quickly wrap the tape over the coin, eliciting a sigh of relief from the kid and the pipe.
Thank you, miss. I gotta go let the captain know.
He turns to run off, but turns back to look at me instead. His face twists like he's debating a stupid idea, but his lips move of their own accord.
Oh, please continue with the stupid idea.
Hey, if you hear something that sounds a lot like someone whistling in the jailhouse now, you should hit the deck. Probably.
Playing cards and shooting dice. We're in the jailhouse now.
The ferry's progress falls into a sedate rhythm. A cool breeze blows across the deck, and for a moment, everything is calm. Hey, Benny, you found anything?
I've been tailing the crew. Seems oddly light for a ferry this size, and the bluebells made himself scarce since the last stop. Maybe he's up to something.
Yeah, I'm feeling on edge. I can't shake the sense of danger right out of view.
Yeah, whole thing reeks. I wonder.
The shrill whistle of a woman's voice cuts through our conversation, followed by a song. I recall what the bluebell told me before he ran off. The same bluebell that's conspicuously absent from the deck. Get down!
Get down! Do it now! Ah!
Benny and I hit the deck, narrowly avoiding a twisted shard of the hull blown past by an explosion. The distinct rat-a-tat of gunfire carries on the air.
Oh, are we just leaving the ferry for a car? Oh, yes we are.
Oh, this is gonna be fun!
Blasphemers. Agents. Agents for who? Alright, oh, the javelin. Oh, never mind. The javelin is... Yes, right here. Akiba. And... we shoot. And... we ram. Aether damage is 6 in this case. I can only use that once, though. Eh. think that's a good place to stop. I keep on forgetting what you've got, Benny. Undercarriage mines. Pew pew. That away. And we're gonna augment Gia, because why not? Okay, Luca. What we doing here? Oh, you're just gonna instantly die. I love that. I love that for you. What's the ramming situation here? Maybe nah. Oh, sorry, Benny. Okay, well, we cut down their numbers by a lot. Rude. Ow. Oh, you have a lot of action points. Alright, we gotta make this... Whew. We got some work to do here. Direction is front. Down you go. And let's see if you can catch up with me here. What is the path of that? Range, long, projectile damage 3. Well, first things first. Ah, no! Well, that sucks. I should have thought about... I didn't think about that. Let's see if we can take at least one of these guys out of the... There's 4. Yeah. Oh crap, Gia's not in a good way. Oh yeah, I forgot, you taunted. Hee hee.
don't look now, but I think we ain't out of the woods just yet. The baddies tailing that other ferry are coming this way.
Ah, victory! Expert repair kit, a crate of cosmetics. Ooh. Hard to find items in Nation Crusade. Okay, let's go ahead. Where do we want to put the crate of cosmetics? Oh, it's small. Contraband. And a blinding sticky bomb. Now, get everyone back up to full. Gia will just be a little bit weaker, but she's got plenty of health. And now for pilgrimage stop number 3.
They're catching up. Pull this damn boat over or we'll all go down in flames.
Hello! I was wondering why my men came back bruised. Instead of a herd of sacrificial lambs, I found a bird with a sharp beak.
Yeah, they're essentially reavers.
Back off. I have a bullet with your name on it, and it's begging to fly.
Oh, now you're talking my language. Can't back off anyway. See, we signed a contract with Baron... You know what? No reason to tell you who or why. This is going to happen.
New round. Here's a man in an eye patch. Ooh. Ooh. I love this. It can hit everything in range, I think. No, it won't. It'll... And... we'll go here. We'll shoot... There's 3, and... I'm gonna go ahead and use Aether Void. Alright, Benny, what do we got? We're gonna drop, we're gonna go pew pew. Stellar. And I'm just going to move you back here because I really think that that's going to be the... taking a little bit of damage, but worth it. Pour down across the board. And we're gonna flip-flop. Woo! I love that. Okay, then he'll take a little chin music. Oh, okay, he's completely out of the... Whoops. Sorry, Benny. So we just need to stay out of the red entirely. Oh, vehicles in this lane will be destroyed. I'm a genius, obviously. Healer. No healer. Beep, beep. Alright, we move up ahead. And I don't have the ability to switch out position. That'd actually be amazing if we could pull that off. Yeah. Rude boy. Shots at the front. Ah, you can take it. Bye-bye, healer. Okay, Luca. This is gonna hurt just a little bit. But we got him.
I think that's enough dust up for today, but this won't be the last time. Be sure to tell any of your friends planning a little...
Hey, Ogrimmar. I completely derped about the red lane. It'd been so long. Oh, okay, Benny was defeated in combat, so we need to go back to the hole, like, ASAP. Unregulated produce. Shameful. I may want to redo that fight, to tell you the truth.
The Sol is missing large chunks of hull, and smoke hangs heavy in the air. Still seems airworthy, but she's going to need repairs.
Actually, I'll tell you what, I think we may need Benny for most of this, so let me do that fight off camera again. 1 second. Much better. And the gang's all here. Gia's almost dead. She has 3 health points left. Let's go ahead and get her back up to full. And Luca, who hasn't said much at all, but is still very much okay. Hasn't taken any damage. Let's throw all of our utility stuff in Benny's wagon. And I don't think... Oh, yeah.
The Sol is missing large chunks of hull, and smoke hangs heavy in the air. Still seems airworthy, but she's going to need repairs.
So are we.
That poor man. If I'd have just gotten him below deck sooner.
Oh, the guy died, who was unsure. I'm sorry, Ida.
Bullet holes and bad dreams. Just another day in the lowers.
It's Chinatown.
Hello, everyone. The attackers have fled. Our faithful managed to drive them away. As Annie would say, long is the path, and the tribulations many, but... how does that go?
And it's the trouble with tribbles.
Hey, Gia, this attack. Ain't it weird how nobody on the ship seems as surprised as they ought to be? Upper's mercs are dropping out of the sky. Where's the escorts?
I don't know, but I know one thing. The Blacktails heard ahead of time that it'd be unprotected.
So if we took the other one...
I've heard the story,
Oh.
how Annie the Axe stormed the walls and overthrew the last unfortunate Baron. The palace where she started her crusade, now a living museum in her honor.
It makes me wonder if we had taken the safe ferry, if that one wouldn't have made it. So maybe we saved some lives.
Her axe still hangs lodged in the gate, an inspiration to her followers and a threat to
Okay,
her
Tay.
enemies. Seeing it feels a little like walking past Beowulf's lost sword.
Excalibur.
I debark with the other passengers, milling towards the gates of Annie's Walk. Passengers from the Solomons spill out onto the deck, their clothes and smiles undamaged by the Blacktails. Still, pilgrims from the Sol remain in high spirits as we move toward the gates.
I can't believe I made it in one piece.
A cheerful man shuffles to the front of the crowd. He gives the air of a proud bird perched over a breathtaking vista, but the smile beneath his beak gives the impression of affability.
Hello, my little lambs. Welcome to Annie's Walk. I'm Pastor Zachary Parrish, and on behalf of the pilgrimage site, welcome.
Got freaking Peter Cushing here.
I know you had a long, hard ride. There's lemonade and plenty of space to rest inside. You need only pay the entrance fee. Annie's Walk stays open due to the generous donations of our faithful. If you've forgotten your wallet at home, we encourage you to wander the exterior until the ferries are prepared to depart.
We're greeted by another line, though this one moves a great deal faster as pilgrims toss their alms into a basket. We pass through after depositing our own entry fee.
Thank you so much. Head right inside. And who do we... Oh, Ida. You're back.
Welcome back, Ida.
The veneer of affability slides off the pastor's face, rustling the feathers of his flock. Nearby officials quickly avert their eyes and move on. The line moves. I casually nudge Benny out of the way while the pastor and pilgrim continue in strained conversation.
Hi, Pastor Zachary. I have my entry fee right here. The same amount you told me I needed last time.
Oh, it's gone up since then, my child.
You just can't stay away, can you? Hold on just a moment, let me see.
Ida's hand extends cautiously, as though the pastor is a venomous snake about to bite. Zachary counts the cash, shaking his head as he passes it back with the same degree of affection.
I'm so sorry, dear. You appear to be short. Again. Come back another day.
What? But I made sure I had enough. After the last time.
I'm so sorry, Ida. The entry fee has been raised since you were last here. Annie's Walk is in high demand, and we only have room for so many pilgrims at a time.
But I can't. I already... Please? Please, Pastor Zachary, I need this.
Now, I understand how you feel. Look at these people around you. They would feel much the same if they had come all this way without the proper entry fee. You are free to come back later, of course.
Let's attract the crowd's attention.
I raise my voice enough for both Zachary and the crowd to hear. Excuse me, Pastor. As a fellow pilgrim, I think Ida deserves entry. She came here with devotion in her heart, with an entry fee. I think I speak for other pilgrims when I say that this seems uncharitable.
Yeah, let her in.
Thank you so much for your input. Fine. Welcome in. Now hurry along.
Thank you, Pastor Zachary.
Ida tosses her money in the basket and passes through the gate. Zachary maintains a painfully friendly smile as he greets the next pilgrim in line. We follow the rest of the pilgrims in. Most walk off to take in the attractions, but Pastor Zachary pulls a few aside in turn.
So we agree that's our guy, right?
Too early to tell. I don't like the guy, but jerks with power are a dime a dozen.
My reporter instincts are screaming that guy's the kind with a stash of contraband in his basement. We just gotta find a way to prove it.
Yeah, what kind of contraband, though, Benny? That's the question.
We should do some snooping, but I bet we gotta talk to the guy in charge to get the real juicy details. If corruption goes all the way to the top, he's at the top. We gotta get an interview.
All right, let's figure out how to make that happen. Excuse me, we're from the Midtown Crier doing a piece on the pilgrimage. We wanted a word with Pastor Zachary.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The pastor is a very busy man. He only grants a few private audiences per day.
Uh-huh. And what sort of people are granted those?
Well, the especially devout, potential sponsors, anyone who can prove they're a real reporter.
We need to get his attention then. Either spend enough dough to make us look like potential donors, or lean into the reporter shtick until he decides to pour honey on the story.
Spend money or investigate the area. Let's investigate the area, shall we?
Oh, hey! Thank you for helping out at the gate earlier. I don't think I could have taken another rejection. My parents couldn't have taken another rejection. If there's anything I can do to repay you...
I know how. Benny Castellano, reporter for the Midtown Crier. We'd like an interview. What's your name, miss? Can you comment on the hullabaloo at the gate earlier?
My name is Ida. Just Ida. As for the hullabaloo, I was angry before. I shouldn't have been. Not with Pastor Zachary.
No, that was a completely justified hullabaloo.
He wasn't going to let you in. Only you. You had every right to be angry.
It won't look that way. It's twice I didn't bring enough. I look like a careless bumpkin getting angry because I didn't check the prices before coming all this way.
Slow your roll, Miss Ida. Any Joe with eyes could see what was going on. You've been wronged.
Flim-flammed, tomfoolery, shenanigans.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't belong here.
It was like being clued in on an inside joke that everyone knew but us. Suddenly the glances, the empty space around Ida, the straight-laced backs, they all make sense.
I had a life in one of the vice districts. Maybe not much of one, but I made do. But when Annie spoke, it was like I'd been given a chance at a fresh start.
Ah! Wow, I haven't failed a gumshoe check in a long time.
So you, were
a thief or something?
Well, you see, I used to be a criminal princess who ran an underground trafficking ring of riverstones from New York to Toronto, until I fell in love with a foreign prince and changed my ways.
Uh-huh. Lots of underground landscaping rackets out there.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Even after all this, you still think pretty highly of Annie.
I do. Oh, I'm not starry-eyed, like some who believe she's a walking miracle. But she's still an inspiration. She's done so much good.
Inspiration, huh? She seems a little intense, if you ask me.
I thought so too until I saw her work. When she pulls out her axe, you know she's doing it to make things right for those who can't.
What made you come back here a second time after being turned away? Most would have given up after the first go.
I had to. I mean, I wanted to first, but after being turned away last time, people were starting to talk. Mom and Pop couldn't go out anymore without some comment being made.
Good lord.
So, this was just some performance? Something to keep the bucketheads away?
No, not at all. I wanted to come here since it was built. I owe Annie everything. But if I'd been turned away a second time, what would that say about me?
Thanks for your time. Think that's plenty to work with.
Yep. We should come up with a story. Why we were talking to Ida. There's an official over there looks real interested. And Zachary's bound to clam up if they think we're digging for dirt.
What are you planning to do? I hope you're not going to hurt anyone.
Oh, heavens no.
We're just making sure Zachary can't hurt people. People like you. We just need to find a way to gain Zachary's trust.
Well, I think I could help, in that case. I still have a few acting skills left over from the old days. I know I'm not much liked around here, so all you really need to do is make sure you agree.
Ida fills us in on her plan. We practice lines for a few minutes. She gives me a nod as an official wanders behind me, and I raise my voice in scandalized horror. You were what? And you came here? With all of us good people? I thought you were merely some woman down on her luck. Nada.
Look, I know I'm unworthy to be here. But I'm blessed to get a chance to reflect on my sins thanks to the good graces of Zachary Parish.
Okay. Ooh, the donation box.
A donation box. Seems like everything and everyone around here wants a donation. What are the chances the money even makes it off the island?
Oh, negative. I was hoping that we would be able to grab from the donation box.
It's the end of the line, and for most pilgrims, that means the end of a consequential journey. Many make offerings to keep Annie's goals moving forward. There's a lot of glimmer in that box, if I can get to it.
Oh, there it is.
I have a job to do here, and stealing from the box of alms is not the best way to maintain my cover.
Shame that. Okay, the nursery.
A well-stocked nursery, filled with flowers and bushes that haven't graced the lowers in decades. The plaque says that it represents the fruits of Annie's efforts to save the people of her parents' mission.
Hello? Would you like to buy a seedling? Take home a piece of Annie's walk and have it grow alongside you.
I glance at a price tag. Plants like these are a luxury, but the price tags on display would make a baron spit their brandy. Awful expensive for a seedling, isn't it?
Oh, but these aren't just any seedlings. Annie grew them herself in her garden with her own hands.
This is almost painfully topical.
The price is only so high because we take every precaution to make sure they are undamaged and well cared for on the journey between her garden and our nursery.
Let's see what you have for sale.
The shop's open and the spirit's willing.
There will come a payday, hallelujah, what a payday. All right. Can we sell? Oh, I guess we can. Why we're selling the contraband to Annie's own people is anyone's guess. I'm not going to argue with that. I am going to spend $60 for the super dice, though. Phantom. Yeah, I had notepads to re-roll failed gumshoe checks. I guess it just wasn't in the cards for me. Weird. I'm gonna sell that gun. Buy the rest of these tinker kits. Alright, I think we are in good shape, allegedly. We actually have a metric crap ton. That's a real unit of measurement, by the way. Do we want a blinding sticky bomb? Eh. We'll sell that too.
May your journey be fulfilling.
Excuse me, may I steal a moment of your time? Pastor Zachary has noticed the two of you hard at work to gather information for your article. He requests that you meet with him so that he might help contribute.
Thanks. We'll go see him. Pastor Zachary perches atop the deck hanging from the second floor of the old Baron's mansion, his talons rooted firmly in the wood. He'll see us coming the moment we head in his direction.
Cool. Let's check out the rest of this before we go talk to the good pastor.
Follow Annie's humble beginnings, up through becoming protector of the people. Uh-huh. If the money from this place filters upward, she's the protector of her pocketbook, same as any Baron.
The prophecy. Whoever pulls the axe from the wall shall become queen.
A large axe buried in the wooden gate. It hangs like a splinter from a crusty wound. A dramatic memory of Annie's victory over the island's previous Baron.
You know, if there's one real thing here, it's that axe. Annie really knows how to leave a mark.
Her name was built on a single swing. That axe is a symbol to keep everyone in check.
That axe, though. I was hoping we were going to have a chance to pull it out of the door. Like, by the power of Grayskull!
From the humblest beginnings in her parents' clinic, Annie learned to serve the misfortunate. Whether you were poor, Aether, or sick from the wasting, you were worthy of compassion.
Why'd they throw Aether in the middle? Okay.
When she returned years later, she made sure the clinic continued to operate to that purpose.
Looks like they got a bunch of pamphlets to serve the misfortunate.
Might be too late for me to live an upright life, but I'm still curious. The instructions are a mix of well-meaning advice mixed with scathing judgment. Beware those that come in sheep's clothing. Has your neighbor offered you an innocent drink? Perhaps fine clothing that would consume your honest paycheck. Shun such evil.
Not allowed any fine clothes? Wonder why no one has said anything to me. This here is genuine leather.
Genuine.
I go to laugh, but the curious face on the boy as he runs his fingers over his faux leather jacket sews my mouth shut tighter than the stitching on the poor kid's shoulder seams. The Museum of Vice and Debauchery.
Ooh.
Former brothel. Apparently had quite the clientele.
Every man is vulnerable? Aw, come off it. Who wants to pay money to see some lady dance?
It's not just... Never mind. You'll learn when you're old.
Out of my way!
I step to the side, letting the well-dressed uppers man pass. He's accompanied by a half-dozen other pilgrims, each of them carrying an unusual amount of luggage for a day trip. I can only guess at the contents as the group walks into the museum.
Now this looks like something.
I'm sorry. There is a private group currently touring. The museum is fully booked.
So, pilgrims aren't allowed inside?
You'd need to make a sizable donation. The museum is very historical, you know, and it needs expensive maintenance. All the vices within have been immaculately preserved.
And utilized.
About those private tours.
I'm sorry. Those tours are reserved for our most long-standing, well-respected members.
The official gives me a once-over, lingering on a billfold I failed to fully conceal in my pocket.
But of course, we do not wish to discourage new members from engaging in the most virtuous acts of Christian charity.
I'm curious.
I have a donation to provide. My significant contribution to Christian charity.
Now show me the vice.
Yes. You will need to wait for the current group to finish, and we'll need to do a brief sweep to make sure that everything is in the right place.
We wait around a while. Finally, the group before us exits, their bags and cases all appearing considerably lighter. Once they've passed, Benny and I are allowed inside. The former brothel is like a seductive lace dress, cut at the hip to reveal enough to keep a John interested. The new tenants have done little to replace that feeling, but add placards warning against temptation. The illusion of morality wears off when we reach the back parlor. A hurried spritz of soap isn't enough to cover up the heavy smell of freshly poured whiskey in the air. Someone's cracked into the vice, and recently.
Looks like we got ourselves backdoor dealings on sacred grounds. Wonder what the public would think of that.
Ooh, that was worth it. Okay, let's go speak to Zachary. Oh.
I just had a real doozy of an idea. If Zachary's meeting you up there, there'll be no one inside to stop an intrepid reporter from looking around for evidence.
The preacher's expecting us. Can't leave him hanging.
Sure we can. It'll just be a quick look around. Besides, if I get caught, the scared, lost kid routine works most times. At least half the time.
Look, Benny, we can't miss the chance to question him. If we keep him waiting, he's going to get nervous. You want to look for evidence? Get looking. I'll go up and talk.
Aw, I had a big list of hard-hitting questions, but fine. You better keep him busy while I find the real scoop.
Just in case Benny... Yeah. If Benny leaves the party to go do that, let's make sure we have all the reroll items.
I don't think you can keep him distracted forever, though. What should I focus on first?
Nation's Crusade is supposed to protect the weak. Someone knew the Blacktails were coming and left us to fend for ourselves. There's gotta be more to that story we're not seeing.
Yeah, I can picture the headline already. Seditious shepherds lead lambs to loss.
Sure. Keep workshopping it and I'll find you later. I wend my way up the staircase to a second-floor deck. Zachary shakes my hand, his palm rough and sharp like scales tapering to talons.
Good lord, man. Moisturize.
Such a pleasure to meet you. They call me Pastor Zachary, but you can just call me... Zachary. Where's your little friend?
Giarendazzo. The kid got restless and needed to work out his extra energy. You know how they are.
Well, I can't say I could hold still much at his age. Come in, sit.
I sit in a chair across from the pastor. Despite the pleasantries, his eyes dart over me like a raptor eyeing a family of rabbits along the plains.
You and your compatriot are reporters, yes? How do you like what you've seen today?
It's impressive. Gives me a new appreciation of Annie and Nation's Crusade.
Good. Our crusade has been attracting attention lately, and we want to let the world know who we are. If you want to know more about Annie's walk, who better to talk to than the man in charge?
Can't argue with that. Our readers want details they can't get anywhere else. The more exclusive, the better.
Ask away. You'll find me an open book.
I doubt it. He's only going to take my grilling for so long. I better choose my questions carefully if I want to pin him down.
Oh man, we can ask about the ferry attack, like, right off the bat. Just in case.
You hear about the ferry attack? The Blacktails said they were there on contract.
Yes, a tragedy. The problem with being a beacon of goodness is that you attract those with evil in their hearts. Jealous barons and raiders have been a growing problem. but we do our best to protect our flock.
Can't say I noticed. Sure, your officials tried to keep everyone calm, but I didn't see any armed guards. Nobody fought when the Blacktails opened fire.
I'm quite sorry to hear that, but we can't plan for every possibility. Occasionally, an unexpected tragedy occurs. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive our failings.
Unexpected? Your staff didn't seem very surprised by the Blacktails.
Are you saying Annie's walk planned the bombing of our own people, Miss Randazzo?
I didn't say that.
No, but the Blacktails seemed to know we'd be unguarded, and referred to us as sacrificial lambs. How did they know?
The Blacktails are mercenaries sent by a jealous baron. They want nothing more than to shake our faith. They'd say anything to do so, so don't put that in your article.
The pilgrimage seems like it needs a lot of upkeep. We got asked for donations both on entry to the ferry, on entry to the site, and then just about everywhere else once we were inside.
I am unashamed to admit we are but humble beggars. It costs a great deal to preserve this historical site and take care of our pilgrims.
We've unlocked some dirt.
The Vice Museum. Outside's free, inside is private tours only.
Ah, yes, that is regrettable. But preservation demands that we limit the number of visitors. Besides, we must protect the artifacts inside against those who see opportunity rather than a warning.
I walked through earlier. Happened to clock the distinct smell of freshly poured booze. Someone didn't manage to hide the evidence before I walked in.
Thank you. We'll look into it. Break-ins do occur on occasion. We can't stop everyone.
I doubt it. I saw everyone going in and out, and there was nobody there but private tour groups.
I'm sorry, miss, but there must be a misunderstanding. It happens to the best of us once in a while. Why, I once thought I heard Annie curse. Can you imagine?
Lots of out-of-towners taking the pilgrimage. I'm guessing a third or more from outside Nation's Crusade?
Oh, it was a pleasant surprise to me as well. You see, back when this all started, it was just only our people making the journey. Annie's faithful, who wanted to feel closer to her. But what we gave to this dark city is hope. And hope, Gia, does not stay within borders. We inspire so many to live better lives, to rise up. We cannot close our gates to anyone who seeks Christ.
Hypocrite.
Does anyone include Ida?
You seem to be willfully misunderstanding that situation. Ida would have been welcomed without qualms if she'd followed the rules and brought the proper entry fee.
Ida seems to believe in Annie and the message of Nation's Crusade. The type of person you should want if you're looking to spread that message.
Some live a life of sin and vice, and then believe that grace is simply handed to them, while the rest of us are faithful our entire lives. That woman believes that she is owed a place here. She is not.
I opened my mouth to ask another question, but Zachary cuts me off.
I believe we are out of time for questions.
Pastor Zachary looks ready to fly, awareness creeping into his eyes that I haven't cornered. He knows I didn't come here looking for a friendly chat.
You came a long way from home, didn't you? For information, or something more sinister?
How about both?
The only sinister thing around here is the leadership, so far as I can tell. Seems like time for a change.
Miss Randazzo, who do you think my people will believe if I begin shouting for help? We may be friendly here, but Annie's axe is a reminder that What's that noise?
Both of us look down at the plaza below. Benny stands on a soapbox, his voice carrying over the crowd as he flashes sheets of paper at passers-by like he's holding the latest issue of the Crier.
Midtown Crier breaking news. Annie's walk pilgrimage ignores cries for help. Midtown Crier's top reporter just acquired papers from the office of Zachary Parrish. parish received reports of Blacktails raids and ignored dire warnings.
Oh, you're done, son.
Pushback from staff met with dismissal and orders to work around it. Priority given to the fat cats in their wallets. Exclusive scoop headlining our next paper.
It feels like winter's come early to Annie's walk. Countless eyes slowly turn to acknowledge Zachary, perched on the deck for all to see.
I don't... What are you... Call off your brat.
Won't make a difference now. Word's out. Good luck, Pastor. I casually descend the stairs, slipping by the confused and stricken pilgrims staring up the hill. Benny grins and joins me as we step back onto the ferry.
Our business is done. Paved in blue. Lowers local, saves the day again. A humble pilgrim looking only to deepen her faith told the crier, "Maybe I don't belong here. Many found unwelcome at gates to pilgrimage sites. Pastor Zachary removed from his office. The anti-pilgrimage walk temporarily closed amidst rampant scandal. The people of Nation's Crusade are disillusioned by the unmasking of one of the barony's jewel attractions." Ooh, what is next? Smarts. And Benny. What next, Benny? Let's upgrade Daredevil. And Luca. Our quiet one in Nation's Crusade right now. Alright, speak to Sam and Apollo at the lighthouse. We are done. Now, are we going to be able to get back to the hole without a lot of fuss? Because it looks like we still have 3 more areas that need unlocked here in Nation's Crusade. It's the only mission that we... Oh, Lord.
It's a shame. I'd hoped this was over.
Oh, no.
Dufresne, I thought I'd seen the last of you back on Coney Island.
It should have been. But there's a contract out for you, Randazzo. And I am here to collect.
Before I can reply, I see Dufresne's fender dip. He's trying to ram me off the road.
Dodger.
Dufresne attempts to ram me, but I'm ready. He overcommits to a dangerous maneuver, and his fender rocks into the Aether surface. A shower of sparks tears off his coupe, along with part of the bumper.
Maybe that'll weaken him.
I told you to walk away when you had the chance. It's too late for that now.
Why me? I'm a smuggler, not a baron. Why does the Trust care whether I live or die?
You know their name. That alone is enough. But you've gone and attracted the attention of the wrong people, Randazzo.
This is about Red Aether and the well. And Nellie's research was why they called you off.
Eleanor had multiple chances to stop. She could have heeded the ample warnings and stayed in her ivory tower. Then, no one would have died on her account.
Would have been like, Benny, please shoot him in the head while he's monologuing.
In that, you and Miss Reinhardt have a lot in common. You never learn the most crucial lesson of our profession. Shut up, take the money, and keep your head down.
You know what the Trust is doing with the well. You know what happens if it expands. You okay with that?
The trick to staying alive in this business is to never ask those questions.
That's, he's talking about all the people that died in the lab that caused her to run away in the first place. Or, Ellie, I mean.
I do my job. I take the money, and at the end of the night, I sleep sound and wake up breathing.
Okay, thank you there, Angel Eyes.
You and I are professionals, Root. Gia, this is nothing personal. I meant it when I said it would have been better if Coney Island had been our final meeting place. But your name's on the list. If you won't go quietly, all that's left is to draw.
Draw.
We'll see whose mark is true.
Fine. Last dance, Dufresne.
Make your peace, Gia. This is the end of the line.
It's you or me, Dufresne.
Okay, slow. Vehicles in this lane will take 5 collision damage. Oh, yeah. Alright, Gia is all the way over here. Holy crap. So I guess my okay, Dufresne's got 60. 60 freaking health. So we gotta definitely... Yeah, it's high noon. Ow, 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 ow. And that'll give me 2 Aether Void. Ain't gonna get better than that. Okay, Benny. This is what we're gonna do. You're gonna pop him right in the face. Oh, crap. I didn't know that was going to take so much, well, because of his aura. Oh, I can't... Oh, I'd end up hitting multiple... Oh, well, I went ahead and did it anyway. Okie dokie. Poor bystander. Okay, good. They're getting out of the way. Okay. Way to... We just need to eliminate Dufresne. I kind of just want to focus fire as best we can. Flip the script. And slow AP. Vehicles entering the lane take fire damage. It's fine. Well, no, it's not. How do we want to go about this? Oh, that probably would have helped. Ooh. I wish we could have gone with Luca first. We actually could have bullied him into an insta-kill. Oh well. Slow him down some. Ooh. Bully him, bully, bully. Good stuff. I like to call it dancing, but with cars. Woo! Dufresne took two. Ow. Okay. Uh-huh.
No wriggling your way out of this one.
Oh, I don't know. I think you may be in bad shape here, Dufresne. Yes, indeed. We flying.
Dufresne's repulsors fail, the engine giving out. The world seems still and quiet for a moment as I watch him float toward the edge. Trapped in his car, the steel pulling taut as surely as the noose around his neck. Maybe killing can't fix a thing, but for now, it seems to. His eyes are gray and serene through the windshield, locked on mine. He's just another professional, like me, seconds left before his inevitable fall. Going out the same way we all do eventually. No one else is around to pay the standard respects. I pull a coin from my pocket as his chassis clears the edge and his headlights fall from view. The coin slides over the back of my thumb, then floats over the edge to follow him down. So falls a professional. So dies Tobias Dufresne.
Ah, Victoria! Ooh. Dang, perfect. Oh. Amazing. Potent compounds that enhance the performance of other vehicles, allowing for increased speed and efficiency in aerial transportation. An improved powerhouse engine, huh? I like that. Have to get that. Let us spend some money. Man, Luca still did not take any damage. Good stuff, that. Let's go. Now, oh yeah, we don't need to repair because we got that out of the way. I do want to see what this powerhouse engine is in the Chimera. We got a turbo engine. Weight +1. Weight +2. Weight +2. If I remove the concealed storage compartment, this could be sick. We shall do that. That gives us 11 right there to play around with. And then that scout rifle is +1. We may want to buy another scout rifle. Wait, but why is it noticeable? Oh, the powerhouse engine gives us some heat. Never mind. We will go ahead and keep the scout rifle on though. That's a shame. We're going for like a subtle build, allegedly. So we can't do the machine gun. We'll do the improved pistol. Good stuff. Anything in the stash we need to be aware of? We have so much crap that we just need to get rid of. But I guess we can save it in case we desperately need money for something.
Zdravo. Don't be a stranger.
Do I can have scout rifle? No. A shotgun may be good though. That's a AP of 5. You know what? Let's buy a shotgun, and I think that'll fix it. Fix the issue. We're gonna sell that. We could sell the improved powerhouse engine. We won't, though. We'll get some more tinker items. Benny. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, if anyone sneaks up on Gia, we'll just blast them with a shotgun and call that good. I know the scout rifle is a little bit more damage, but like we got the javelin and then we got the street howitzer, as it's called. And we'll give Sophie back her gun. And we'll put the turbo engine in the stash. Can we, yeah, sort? Oh, that did a horrible... Oh, my entire sense of order is now gone. Oh, well. We are still very rich. We still have over $1,000. Which is very good. Let's go to the cellar first, see if anyone has any dialogue before we head to Nation's Crusade and see what's up.
Yes?
Oh yeah, by the way.
You remember our old friend Dufresne, right? He's gone. You don't have to worry about him ever coming after you again.
Oh.
Something wrong? I thought you'd be relieved.
No, it's just I've been so focused on my work and the well's expanding and he's left me alone for so long that I haven't had the time to think of him. Or the desire to. Thank you, Gia, for letting me know. That's one less problem to worry about.
She turns back to her work. Dufresne's death, nothing more than another item crossed off her to-do list. I tell myself I should follow her example, but the gray-eyed specter lingers.
Goodbye for now.
Poor Dufresne. Just like, another day at the office.
Benny is at his usual table, humming a familiar tune, tapping his foot. It takes me a few to clue into Benny's tune, then I remember why it's so familiar. It was one of the numbers the band was playing at the dance hall. It looks like young Benny has fallen prey to the insidious dancing bug.
Oh god, dancing can lead to other things like... Never mind.
Hiya, Benny. Or should I call you Twinkle Toes?
Hardy ha ha. I thought it was kind of fun is all. Who knows? Maybe I'll check out the scene sometime. Only
you don't really know how to dance.
Yeah, I kinda got the idea, but I'm not sure how to put it all together. I'd like to hit the dance floor and look real smooth, you know?
I think I can help with that. Luca, Gardner, front and center. Thomas, turn on the radio. Find something jazzy.
What's up?
What can I do for you, Miss Randazzo?
Die.
Hope you wore your dancing shoes, boys.
Choose Benny for a pick Luca for a dance partner. Choose Alistair for a dance partner. Choose Benny for a dance partner.
The best way to learn is by doing. Come on, kid. Let's prance.
Not sure about that. I'd rather watch first if that's okay by you. Give me some idea of where to put my big feet.
Don't worry so much. Try to have a little fun with it.
No, really, I couldn't. Don't make me, okay? Show me first, please.
All right.
Benny is so self-assured and brash that sometimes I forget he's just a kid. His hands are up, he's biting his lip, his cheeks are flaming. I thought he was being modest, but now I'm not so sure. Okay, relax. We'll put on a show for you first. You can try later. Does that work out for you?
Thanks. I'd like that.
Alistair, you back off.
Your lead, big guy.
All right, miss. We can show the kid here how it's done. Just watch your hands. I'm a married man after all.
Luca takes my hand in his big paw, gently placing his other hand on my hip. He bobs his head along with the music for a couple of beats, then sways, guiding me along in his wake. I was expecting him to squash me with those clodhoppers of his, but he moves with surprising grace. He's no Arthur Murray, but he's no novice either. Luca, you're not half bad.
Diane and I used to cut quite a rug back in the day. Dances are a cheap way to have a good time. All you need is a place. Plus, it's all about the footwork, just like fighting.
Seriously?
Whether you're a powder puff puncher or a heavyweight plug, footwork really separates the serious fighters from the brawlers. Good training.
The two of us finish our dance in time with the song. Gardner favors us with polite applause. Benny laughs and claps, stamping his feet on the ground.
Hey, thanks, you guys. I think I got some good pointers out of that. Maybe I could have the next dance, Gia?
Hey! Benny's morale increased.
Well.
Let's...
See if anything catches your eye.
Can we sell any... Oh, we can't sell any quest items.
Dovigenia.
Look what the cat dragged in.
How's the Chimera looking? She up to your standards?
She's getting there. Whoever Needle's miracle worker was, they cared more about looks than optimization. Already swapped out the engine and repulsors. Looking over the bushings next.
Despite that, she's wearing a small smile. Her mind's still snapping together the pieces, figuring out how to return Chimera to her old self. Knowing Cress, she'll be even better.
I think she's pretty beastly already.
I remember you telling me something. Apology accepted if you get our baby back?
You got some help, for sure. You're forgiven. Just make sure you keep a better eye on her, okay? Both hands on the wheel, yeah?
Miss, take care.
Giovanna, until next time.
I think we may want to take Sophie along with us for the next one.
Hello, miss.
I don't know.
Thank you. How can I help?
Things got a bit heated in the lab. No hard feelings, Gardner.
Not at all. In fact, I should thank you.
Thank me? For what?
Why, for keeping a level head. I tried to remain calm, but even I get tunnel vision. And when you said an island had been torn apart, I leapt to the worst outcome. Exactly what I'd warned Eleanor against.
Look, I get it. The two of you have your heads deep in calculating worst-case scenarios. But there's no point getting yourselves killed when we're this close to getting those amplifiers.
And there's so many other ways we could get ourselves killed.
You're absolutely correct. We only have to wait a little longer. Take care out there.
Alright. Hello, lads.
In holsters, harnesses, loaded guns, and live grenades, Apollo and Sam gear up for fieldwork with the affected air of kings donning armor that'll never see a single dent.
I swear, this used to fit me.
You've been stuck behind the desk too long, old sport. It's finally time for some action. We're really stirring the pot now, eh?
That's one way of putting it.
Oh, Gia, darling. You're just in time. How do we look?
You look worried. What's the problem, Sam?
I've fought in wars before, and you'll forgive me if I'm not looking forward to another one.
Oh, we'll be fine, you worrywart. I played a Minuteman in Glory at Lexington, you know. Quite convincingly, too, if you believe the trades.
Apollo's gonna get himself a wake-up call, I feel.
This isn't one of your pictures, Apollo. We've set things in motion that can't be stopped.
And people die every day, Sam. Better they do it in service of a brighter future for us all, eh?
Whew. Easy for you to say, Hollywood.
Well, the pipe has well and truly burst now. Nation's Crusade is at war with itself.
Lit up like a crate of dynamite practically overnight. You've done very well, darling.
Yes, but the turmoil's spreading fast, and it will be difficult to contain.
Contain? I say we lean into it, old boy. When she sees what's happening, Annie will have no choice but to capitulate.
Changing hearts and minds is one thing, but civil war? Neighbor against neighbor? Maybe we put too much fuel on this fire.
We just had a dance party.
Nation's Crusade was already a forest of dried twigs waiting for a lightning strike. Annie would have you believe everyone in her barony shares a single mind. But that's not how people are, darling.
Yeah, it's true.
She spread herself too far too fast. She never really cemented her control, not like Eli or Mom did. Her hold over the people has always been tenuous at best.
She's just a kid after all.
Yeah, a kid in charge of some woodlands that just caught fire. Let's say Annie surrenders. What then?
That's up to her.
Apollo, you agree with that?
Of course. What are you implying exactly?
Just that my hands are plenty bloody already. I don't need to scrub Annie's off, too.
She's convicted and stubborn, but she's also very young. In my experience, young minds are like gold, bright, but soft and pliable. Annie hasn't hardened yet. I think she could be made to see reason.
At my look, Apollo raises his hands innocently, but brandishes an impish smile, like a child making promises to his schoolmasters with his fingers crossed behind his back.
I'll behave myself if she does.
So what's the play?
We let Annie sweat a little, then bring her to the table. She'll fold like cheap laundry. First step is to regroup at our forward base.
It'll be tricky to actually get there with all the hubbub. Reports show the conflict is making normal travel unreliable. Information is incomplete, but our routes into the barony may be limited.
What are our options? Sam points his thick finger at a map hastily scrawled with charcoal, dull black lines indicating where roads have collapsed or become unusable in the chaos. 2 paths diverge at the mouth of the barony.
Our scouts say there are civilian refugees fleeing the conflict here. We may be able to squeeze in past them. We also know some dissenters have captured this area here and may be willing to let us through.
Can't make a call looking at some scribbles on a map. Let's get out there and see for ourselves.
About time.
I wouldn't want to use civilians to cover our path. I just think that's a bad call. Because we still want the barony to thrive after we liberate it, you know?
The eerie quiet as we enter Annie's greater pasture is belied by the columns of oily smoke rising behind tenement buildings in the distance. And what's that saying? Where there's smoke,
there's Chong.
Streams of fleeing refugees flow through the main drag like blood from an open wound. On the other side of the block, the air is pierced by the crack of celebratory skyward gunfire.
Oh, listen to that. The people have reclaimed what's rightfully theirs. I say we have a chat with them about their bright futures in the underground, eh?
Well, recruitment's one thing, but what about those refugees? Who knows what they've been through? We may be able to help.
Okay, that's true. If we're doing any kind of, like, humanitarian work.
Apollo's champing at the bit. Sam's characteristically hesitant. Another argument looms above their heads like a gathering storm front on the horizon. I interrupt to swat away the clouds. Either way, it's tough, unpredictable terrain to move through. Lots of civilians. We'll need to tread carefully.
Well, you're our resident smuggler. Which path would you choose?
War-torn mission. Okay, we got a checkpoint there. Oh, I guess we don't really have a choice, do we? Right? Travel... Meet at the Underground's forward base. Alright. I'm gonna save the game here, just in case I'm not understanding.
Here, the huddled masses are yearning fiercely to escape the conflict. I see torn clothing, hastily gathered belongings, and the same helpless confusion on the faces of the young and the elderly alike. A voice floats above the bustle of bodies, and I see a troop of Annie's Samaritans trying to impose order on the chaotic assembly. Sam charges forward to intercept, his righteous engine revving.
Wrong way, folks. Head towards Hepburn Avenue.
Leave these people alone. Can't you see they're just trying to get to safety?
What do you think we're doing, Grandpa? Hey, you! Only one item per person!
You can't stop them from leaving.
Who said anything about stopping them? Who are you, anyway?
We're the Underground, pal, and we're here to make sure these people get to safety. Surprise and confusion strike the man in the face like a sudden nasty odor, and he blanches.
Wait. No, we made a deal. We agreed to your terms.
Beg pardon?
Sam seems to sense a missing flavor in the situation's cocktail mix of heightened emotions, and lowers his voice gently to address the man.
All right, son. Let's make sure we're on the same page. Who did you speak with? What were these terms you mentioned?
The Samaritan's clearly itchy to escape both this conversation and the island, but his confusion keeps his feet glued in place as he replies.
We surrendered. We just want to find somewhere safe. You, that is, the rebels, they said that we were free to leave.
I'm starting to understand what's happening here. These rebels, were they citizens of Nations Crusade?
Yes. Half of them have family or friends among these folks here. Look, we just want to evacuate if we could.
Oh, this is rich. You're telling me you've given up the fight? Annie the Axe's fiercest crusaders, corralling a herd of grandmothers to safety like gentle little sheep.
Not now, Apollo.
The Samaritan, raised to dutifully turn the other cheek, flushes angrily at the insult, but keeps his mouth firmly clamped.
Apollo, they clash with the locals, and they just want to resettle. Let's let them get to it.
And let these fanatics go free without a word? Without answering for what they've done? I don't think so.
What we've done? What about what you've all done?
Oh, I'm sorry. Remind me. Was it the Underground telling you what to think? What to believe? What to eat? What to read? When to sleep? Where to go? No. That was your Baron's sport. And you stood behind her through it all, didn't you?
Sam's right. Besides, we've got our own business to see to.
We do. Where are these folks headed, son?
We're escorting them as far as Port Temperance. Beyond that, I don't know.
Anything we can do to help?
The Samaritan seems surprised at the question, like he hasn't heard anyone ask such a thing in a long time.
No, I think we're all right. Thank you.
Sam extends his iron palm for a handshake. The man grips it, flinching at the touch of cold metal. He smiles weakly.
Good luck to you. Go with God.
Yeah. Kumbaya and amen to you too.
Kill with kindness, and when that doesn't work, then you can move on to a garden tool.
The forward base is a bombed-out husk, black streaks of explosive residue marking a grim tally of the lives that were paid to claim this territory. The echoing pop of gunfire from a few short blocks away reveals how close we are to the front lines. Here, in the throat-tightened quiet and on the face of the sentry guard, the atmosphere is taut as a bowstring.
Mr. Ironhand, Mr. Diamond, sirs, welcome. Go on through.
No, thank you.
Thanks, pal.
Are you 8-shot Rendazzo?
Sometimes.
Wow, I mean, welcome, ma'am. And thank you.
For? The man seems confused by my question, as though my very existence were a blessing. His reply is painfully earnest.
I just want an autograph.
For everything.
As we pass into the sandbagged sanctuary of the base, I see the fresh recruits we coerced on the road. Their shoulders hunch as they're handed fresh clothes, muffled explosions booming in the near distance.
Gia, Apollo and I have matters to discuss. It would be a great help if you'd check on everyone and make sure they have what they need. Thank you.
An oil-stained figure emerges from underneath the combat truck, waving at me in greeting. It's Cress, already on the front lines, already helping. No surprise there. She clambers back under the vehicle, and I take in the camp.
I like that, and the Grim Reaper brings the final farm implement to fully finish. A little scythe work. Ooh.
The camp supply tent is staffed by a woman with black hair and an easy smile. She wipes her brow, the exposed muscles of her arms shining from stacking crates and hauling sandbags.
We can do it.
How goes the fight?
Aye. Now, we finally got an ammo restock. We're ready to kick some ass. If you'll pardon the French.
I'll let it slide.
What are you after? We're low on pretty much everything, but we make it work.
What's the situation on the front line?
You know Gethsemane? Where the axe lays her head every night? We're right on her damn doorstep. They say we'll have her in handcuffs by morning.
Really? Hard to believe. Her flock seems pretty devoted.
Devotion only works if you believe in the cause. Plenty of folks have woken up and realized they're on the wrong side of this thing. Her flock's smaller every day.
Well, maybe we did a really good job just convincing people.
I'm glad you're so optimistic about our chances.
Don't get me wrong, we're in a tight spot. We're understaffed, underfed, poorly trained, and scared as hell. But you know what keeps us going?
What's that?
The truth. Trust me, waking up and realizing we don't have to listen to her lies anymore. Talk about a shot in the arm.
Help me understand something. We're outnumbered here, but we're pushing them back anyway. What's our secret?
We hit them where it hurts. Their pride. We show them why they should be with us, not against us. It ain't that hard. Not when you can point to that and ask them to tell you with a straight face that everything's gonna be fine.
She jabs a finger in the direction of the swelling gravity blister in the sky, looking for all the world like it's ready to pop.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you're not changing hearts and minds?
Me? I'm a school teacher. 3rd grade.
Oh.
I must be gawping like a loon, because she lets out a delighted, musical laugh.
I know. Crazy times, aren't they?
You ever met Apollo Diamond?
Sure. He's a legend around here. He recruited me.
Of course he did.
He did? How'd you meet?
Annie and her buckethead showed up at my school. Locked it down, scared the kids half to death. Started listing out all the things we could and couldn't teach anymore. As if she knows best.
Meanwhile, in Texas...
I went to an underground meeting that same night. And that's where I met Apollo.
A complex tangle of emotions fight for real estate across her youthful face.
He made me finally see what I've been ignoring for years.
What's that?
The only good Baron is a dead Baron.
Ooh.
Let's see what you have for sale.
You need something? I'll dig it up.
Okay. We got another improved powerhouse engine. We have got Zealot's Lightning Rod. Ooh. Damages all vehicles, including your own, in a huge area. I kind of love that. Oh, superior shotgun. Improved machine gun. Regular scout rifle. Yeah. Let's buy that superior shotgun there. Oh, another Aether Javelin. Is there anyone we want to give that to? Maybe. I know Luca. I want to give that to Luca. What's the other thing, though? Aether Weber. Is that a heavy weapon? Undercarriage weapon. It stuns a vehicle. Oh. Okay, we're buying the things. We are emptying the coffers. We got tons of stuff to sell, you know what I mean? Maybe another Aether Javelin, tank armor. Let's get our repair kits bought back. I think that could be good. Benny, you just need the... Oh no, you've got that. Cool. The efficient pistol is not as good as the ones that we have. I really wish that we could sell from our section, but... Alright, let's back it up. Cress is where? Food line, field hospital. Okay, we're gonna head to a shop. I don't know if we can necessarily improve our cars right now. Okay, we've got the scout rifle already. We've got the magnet mine dispenser. For the Chimera, let's grab the superior shotgun in the back there to go along with the Aether Javelin. We've got the scout rifle and oh, also, did we have a rear weapon, or the Chimera doesn't have one? Okay, I forgot. The Chimera does actually does not have a rear weapon, but we can fix that in regards to Benny. I'm wondering, is there another, like, medium-sized wagon? The CMC Hoopla. I think that we should be able to grab this. Is there anything else that we can sell? A regular shotgun. All these items are still very, very good. We need to get the heavy weapon. Yeah, isn't it though? I love it. Yes. With our armor stacked up, that heavy truck is where it is at. So let's go ahead and sell off the stun grenade. Oh, that's a 0. Really? Oh, okay, that's staggered. No, this will actually... What's the difference here? Oh, it's actually a lesser weight. I see. I'll tell you what, guys, I definitely have some bookkeeping to do here, and I will do that off camera. And we will go ahead and pick this up in the next episode as we battle for the fate of Nation's Crusade. But I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.